Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing Feral Druid and my first impressions on it with you guys. I did one for Balance Druid because it's my main spec, and then now I'm going to do one for Feral Druid because it's my second favorite thing to play in this game. And regardless of how it is in Shadowlands, I do plan on playing it. So let's go ahead and get this started. First row, Predator, Sabretooth, and Lunar Inspiration. Nothing has really changed much in this row except for Sabretooth. Sabretooth instead now increases the duration of your rip on your target by 1 second per combo point. So you probably have to use Rip more often, as Ferocious Bite won't constantly refresh and you won't even have to really worry about it. So that's pretty much about the only change that I've seen about Sabretooth on this row. Next row, nothing has really changed much for Tiger's Dash Renewal or Wild Charge. Third row, the infinities have changed. If you pick Balance Infinity, you get Typhoon automatically. Guardian Infinity, you get Incapacitating Roar, and Restoration Infinity, you get Vortex. I personally can't play without Restoration Infinity, so that's probably what I'll pick for PvP wise. But I could see any of these actually being really good. It just is, in my opinion, probably personal preference. But I definitely prefer Restoration Infinity, and probably what I'll pick for this row, especially with the fact that you get Vortex. I just see it being incredibly useful for PvP. In case somebody tries to get away, you can just suck them right back in. Next row, Heart of the Wild is a new talent on this row because Typhoon has gotten baked into Balance Infinity. So I don't think this is really that good of a talent. It's a long cooldown. 5 minutes is just way too long. It's just primarily what I do is Battlegrounds, and that's probably going to be usable at least twice. That's literally it. And I don't see it being really that good. So I would either probably still go with Mighty Bash or Mass Entanglements. Mighty Bash I think was nerfed, so I can't really remember, like I said in my Balance Trade video, but I believe it was probably nerfed. So we'll see how that actually plans out. But as of right now, I would still stick with Mighty Bash or Mass Entanglement. 40, Talent 40 row, I don't think anything has changed much in this department either. 45, nothing has really changed much in this either. 50, the only thing that's changed, pretty much like Sabretooth, is Blood Talons, and what it does now is when you Shred, Rake, and Thrash within 5 seconds, the damage of your next 2 Rips and Ferocious Bites are increased. So I'm not sure how exactly it works yet. I think you have to do Shred, Rake, and Thrash. And then, oh yeah, so that's how it works. Okay. So you have to do all 3 of those to get your next Ferocious Bites and Rips increased. So again, I don't think this will be good for PvP. It'll probably be good, obviously, in PvE and stuff, but I still think Feral Frenzy will be the way to go, at least for me, in my opinion. So I'll probably end up sticking with that. Talents. For Honor Talents, I don't think anything really has changed much in this department either. Everything pretty much more or less is still the same in this department. So that's it for Talents, guys. If you have any more questions, let me know. But just as a quick summary, Sabretooth was nerfed. Balance Infinity, Guardian Infinity, Restore Infinity were somewhat changed. You get an ability for whatever you pick. Mighty Bash, I believe, was nerfed. And Blood Talents was changed. Oh, and there's Heart of the Wild in the 35 talent row. And that's about the only changes I see for talents. Now let's go over the Spellbook. You now get Baseline Cyclone, so you no longer have to worry about the Honor Talent Cyclone. Every druid pretty much, I believe, gets it. So if you want to CC a target with Cyclone, there you go. It'll be obviously incredibly useful for PvP because Cyclone is one of the best PvP CCs in the game. I'd said this in the Balanced Druid video, but I picked the Venthyr Covenants, and obviously you'll have it if you play a bunch of specs like I do. So I find this to be good, but I don't know if it'll be as good for Feral just because I don't really think you'll really need it. But what it does is it basically teleports you. That's really all there is to know. The Ravenous Frenzy ability is the second ability you get from the Covenant, and what it does is it increases your damage and healing and haste by 2% in stacking. If you stand, if you are idle for 1.5 seconds, you get stunned and you get hit for a lot of your health. So allow me to demonstrate for you guys. Go ahead, and I'm going to be using this now. And as you can see, the damage is stacking. I think it'll definitely be a lot more better as Feral Druid than a Balanced Druid, just because you'll be constantly on the target, in my opinion. And now we're going to stop attacking. As you can see, I got stunned, and it took me about 30%, maybe 40% of my health. So you can see that's a very deadly ability, so if you pick that Covenant, just be warned, you might get screwed. Alright, Bark Skin is a new ability, well, it's not new, but new ability-ish for Feral. They give it to you for Feral now. It's because they nerfed, I guess, the Survival Instincts. We only have 1 charge now instead of 2. So now you have 2 defensives, Bark Skin, which is a 1-minute cooldown, and Survival Instincts. So we'll see how that turns out. I think having both of those will be pretty good. A lot more people are not happy about not having the Survival Instincts anymore. But like I said, we'll have to see how this plans out. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's pretty good. As far as I know, there's nothing else in this one. So moving on to the Feral Tree. As you can see, Survival Instincts is 1 charge. It's no longer 2 charge, just like I said. You get Ursul's Vortex if you talent it. And honestly, that's really about it. Like, compared to Balanced Druid, Feral Druid just has not really gotten much changes. So, that's it for Feral. Just as a quick summary. Baseline Cyclone. 1 charge of Survival Instincts. Bark Skin baseline. Different affinities for what you pick. Mighty Bash nerf. Sabertooth nerf. Blood Talon change. And that's all I can remember off the top of my head. Oh, and the if you go Restoration affinity, you have to use Rejuve before you can even Swift Mend. In conclusion, my thoughts on Feral. I feel like they've gotten nerfed more than they've actually gotten any changes. That's my thoughts. I think they will still be pretty good in PvP. Feral, like, as many of you guys know, like I say in my Feral Druid videos, they take a different skill cap compared to a bunch of other classes. But, I think in the right hands, Feral will still be pretty good. Like I said, regardless, I still plan on playing it anyways. That's going to be it for this video. I don't really know what else to really say about Feral. That's it. See you guys later.